everyone, and welcome to your reading welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for the week of September the 17th through September the 23rd, and we are going to say goodbye to Virgo and hello to Libra. I just want to keep you or to inform you that my mother transitioned this past week on September the 13th, and in her sleep. So she's at peace, and I've been in solitude and meditation for the last couple of days, but I really want to give these readings in her honor. So I'm sorry, I must move on. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And without further ado, in honor of my mum, Mary Trimble, I'm sorry. I'm going to continue with these readings, and I've meditated a long time, and I know that she's with me and she's giving me strength and courage. So okay, here we go. Let's focus. So I start, those of you who haven't been here before, welcome. I'm so sorry that I'm like an emotional wreck. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you. I hope that you like these readings, and I hope that you'll return. And those of you returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and consistently commenting and liking and all that good stuff. Thank you. So this week we have kind of a lot going on, and on the 18th we have Mars square to Pluto, Uranus. So yeah, excuse any mistakes, I'm a little fuzzy this week. So Mars square to Uranus. This could be, Mars is the planet of action. It can be the planet, it's known also as the planet of war, so we can be irritated sometimes. Mars can give us the, we can, I'm sorry, my dog. Hey Sparky. He's really helped me through this difficult situation. Come say hello to everyone. I'm sorry. Say hello. Look, there you go. Hi, he's my love. Mwah. I've been in solitude with Sparky, so I haven't been totally in solitude. Mwah. I love you, darling. Go back down. Now you've said hello to everyone. I know, I love you. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so Mars can have us kind of reacting and sometimes saying things without thinking, and quick to anger, but it also can give us the inspiration to get up and go and do things. And Uranus is the planet of sudden happenings, right? So we could have some surprises, coming up this week. When it's square, it's such a challenging aspect, but what that means is there's kind of lessons to learn. I always think that squares aren't really negative aspects. They kind of shake us up, right? And they kind of get us, life would be boring without some kind of I don't want to say conflict, but maybe conflict, yes, without some kind of controversy or something that's going to get us up and look at things in a different way, or react differently, or learn from. So now, on the 20th, Sun is conjunct Mercury, and that is, that means it's right next to it, right? So it's illuminating. They're illuminating each other in a way. So the Sun is shining on Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of thought, of intellect, of communication. So I always think that this is a lovely time for communication. It's a good time for writing. It's a good time for publishing. It's a good time to go out connect with people, and also to contemplate and get really amazing ideas. And then on the 21st, Mercury moves into Libra. Libra, of course, is the scales, it's balance, it's seeing things from every perspective. And I feel that Mercury is, as I said before, the planet of communications. Maybe it can kind of, Mercury can have us thinking in a 180 degree. We can think of all kinds of possibilities. And then on the 22nd, the sun moves into Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. And so the 23rd, Mercury trines Mars. Now, where it was, it's a really, Mercury can give us these brilliant ideas, and it's in a really beautiful relationship with Mars. So then Mars can actually, have us carrying out those ideas, get us in action to work on those ideas. So look, I'm making it very short and sweet. I just kind of did that on the spur of the moment. I didn't take any notes, so except just to what the aspects were. And so without further ado, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings. Really, they're supposed to be from the 17th to the 23rd. I'm really sorry these last 9 readings are late. I may not get to all 9. I'm doing the best that I can. That's all I can say. I had some technical issues uploading to, it was on a loop. I couldn't upload the videos to YouTube. I had to go through all these this other process to do it. So hopefully we'll get that all sorted, and I'm going to do these readings for as long as I can. And I just want you to know, just because I am in mourning and I'm mourning my mother's passing. Just because I'm mourning my mother's passing does not mean that I am 100% here. I want to be here. I am here. And I am completely connected to my spirit guides. So I want you to know that before I start. So thank you for liking these videos, sharing them, commenting and subscribing. And remember that they are general readings. So without further ado, let's go to them. Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading for whenever you see this, till the 23rd of September. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to get these up, but I'm going to try with all the technical difficulties. Anyway, this is for my mum. May she rest in peace. She passed on September the 13th, and this is in her honor. Okay, Capricorn, the first card out for you is the 3 of Cups. Look at that beautiful card. It's like total celebration. Look, up in the air. It's like dancing. It's like kicking off your shoes and going out with the girls or the guys. It's really, you're meant to have fun, right? And this sometimes I say that this means seeing the magic, celebrating the magic in every moment. This is definitely reminding you, you've got to have fun and you've got to celebrate, Capricorn. And clarifying it is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is, it can be a new love. It can be, it's always the gift of intuition and psychic abilities. So when the Ace of Cups comes in, and it's like that, my cup floweth over, it's really about relying on your gut feeling. It's really trusting in that. Now, it also can mean that you are feeling emotionally elated and that you're happy with your connections with other people or with a person. So the next card up for you is a nut. The cups are emotional, right? You've got a lot of water in your reading. You have the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups, look, it's about looking at the past. It's about kind of seeing the past with rose-colored glasses, right? It's about being kind of distracted and just daydreaming and thinking about, when you were younger, how much better life was. And And normally, if you were transported back to the time that you're reminiscing about, it probably wasn't anything like what you remember. Now, clarifying those two cups. So when the Six of Cups comes in, I think, and what I get is like coming back into the present moment. You have two cards clarifying the Six. The first card is the Emperor, right? The Emperor is the number 4, and next to the Emperor is the Empress, right? This is, first of all, it's about creative. So the Empress is this incredible creative person. She's manifesting, she's, you know, creating amazing things. She's got brilliant ideas. She's pregnant with brilliant ideas. She's just, it's like magic, right? And then you've got the Emperor that comes in, and he has to, like, with all her creativity, he's got to come in and bring order and structure into it, right? You think of the 4 as a table, structure, and foundation. So he comes in to clean up, right, all the mess that she's made and organize, right? And help sort this out, help manifest this wonderful creative energy. And so the Emperor is 3, right? It's about expansion, it's about creativity. And the Emperor is about kind of structuring that and giving it a foundation on which it can grow. And he's, you know, he's about rules and regulations and organization. I'm getting that this is a very creative time for you, Capricorn, and if you focus on your creativity, but also in a very structured way. So what I'm getting for you, it's like, look, you can daydream a little, yes, but bring yourself back. Don't allow yourself to be distracted by that. So keep some order and some structure in your life. And you're very good at that, Capricorn, anyway. You're very kind of structured, and you're very ambitious. And this is saying, keep everything in order. So if you're doing creativity, give yourself a certain time and then come in and then organize it and present it. So it's about, yes, being creative, but it's also about taking care of the back end of it, right? And the next 2 cards you've got 2 cards in the next position, which is, you know, beautiful. You've got the World. This is about a new beginning. This is about, look, it's about, you've come full circle, Capricorn. You've done all this work, you've got all this experience, and you've kind of come to this part, you're at this point in your life where you can continue doing what you're doing, or you can go in a totally different direction. And when the World comes in, it's saying that the universe, that God is supporting you in this change. And it is a really good time for a change. And right next to it, you've got the Ace of Cups again, you see. And the Ace of Cups, you see all that? You see the third eye? The gift of sight. This is really, you're starting again, really use your intuition, really use your gut feeling, really rely on it. It is reliable right now. You are being, that's the message that you're getting, and clarifying these 2, right? The World and the Ace of Cups, a new emotional start too, right? Is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is about getting in that boat and moving on to greener pastures. You are being really urged, saying this is a wonderful time to do something completely different, to perhaps follow your life purpose, to do something that you feel passionate about, to do something that it's about organizing, creating and organizing, right? And then moving on in a completely different direction. It's an exciting time. It's also, I feel that there's a little fear here for you, Capricorn, and there's no need to be in fear. When the Six of Swords comes in, it's like, look, nobody knows what's going to happen in the next few minutes. We just don't. So when you know, we can surmise, we can feel what's going to happen, but we don't know for sure. And so sometimes when we don't have guarantees, we feel a little in fear. And this is saying, don't be afraid, get in the boat. You know, listen, we all experience choppy waters. We all, you know, no journey is without peril. But we have to focus on the end game, the greener pastures, because you are getting in and taking off. And it's saying, get in and take off in spite of your fear. Because where you're at is not going to change, but where you're going is going to be a really good change. Okay, Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, and don't forget to comment. I love comments and feedback. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week, hopefully.